The plains of Philippi. Enter Octavius, Antony, and their army. Octavius. Now, Antony, our prayers have been answered. You said the enemy would not come down, but would keep to the hills and upper regions. It turns out not to be the case. Their troops in battle order are nearby. They intend to challenge us here at Philippi, answering a call to battle before we have issued it. Antony, I know their secret thoughts, and I know why they're doing this. They really wish they were somewhere else, and they descend on us with a display of splendour which hides their fear that they are feeling, thinking that this outward appearance will convince us that they are courageous, but they aren't. Enter a messenger. Messenger, prepare yourselves, generals. The enemy is approaching with a splendid display. They're showing us their bloody heralds of battle, and something must be done immediately. Antony, Octavius, lead your army slowly out to the left side of the level field. Octavius, I will go to the right side, you stay on the left. Antony, why are you opposing me in this emergency? Octavius, I am not opposing you perversely, but it's what I intend to do. March, drum, enter Brutus, Cassius and their army, Lucilius, Titanus, Messala, and others. Brutus, they have stopped and want to talk. Cassius, stay here, Titanus, we must go out and talk to them. Octavius, Mark Antony, shall we give the signal to attack? Antony, no, Caesar, we will respond when they attack. Advance, the generals want to speak with us. Octavius, to his army, do not move until we give the signal. Brutus, words before fighting, is that how it is to be, countrymen? Octavius, not that we love words more than fighting, as you do. Brutus, good words are better than bad strokes, Octavius. Antony, accompanying your evil strokes, Brutus, you give a good speech. Think of the hole you made in Caesar's heart whilst declaring, Long live Caesar, hail Caesar. Cassius, Antony, the nature of the blows you can inflict are as yet unknown, but as for your words, they are as sweet as honey taken from the Hybla bees, leaving them honeyless. Antony, and stingless too? Brutus, oh yes, and soundless too, because you have stolen their buzzing, Antony, and you very wisely warn us before you sting. Antony, villains, you didn't warn us before you stung when your vile daggers struck each other as they embedded in Caesar's sides. You smiled insincerely like apes, and fawned like dogs, and bowed like servants, kissing Caesar's feet, whilst damned Casca, like a mongrel dog from behind, struck Caesar on the neck. Oh, you flatterers! Cassius, flatterers! Now, Brutus, you have only yourself to thank. Antony wouldn't be here to offend us today if I had had my way after Caesar's death. Octavius, come, let's keep to the matter at hand. If arguing makes us sweat, the real trial will turn the sweat to drops of blood. Look, I draw my sword against conspirators. When do you think the sword will be sheathed again? Never, until Caesar's 33 wounds are all avenged, or until I, Octavius Caesar, too, have been slaughtered by traitors' swords. Brutus, Caesar, you're not going to be killed by a traitor unless you kill yourself. Octavius, I hope you are right. I was not born to die on your sword, Brutus. Brutus, oh, if you were the noblest of your family, young man, you could not die a more honourable death. Cassius, a silly schoolboy, unworthy of such an honour, joined by a masquerader and a reveller. Antony, you're still the same old Cassius. Octavius, come, Antony, let's go. Traitors, we fiercely defy you. If you dare to fight today, come to the field. If not, then come when you're ready for battle. Exit Octavius, Antony, and their army. Cassius, now let the wind blow, waves swell, and ships sink. The storm is up, and everything is at stake. Brutus, Lucilius, I would like to have a word with you. Lucilius, coming forward, my lord? Brutus and Lucilius converse to one side. Cassius, Messala, coming forward, what do you want to say, my general? Messala, today is my birthday. On this very day Cassius was born. Give me your hand, Messala. You will be my witness that against my will, just as Pompey was, I am forced to gamble all our freedoms on one battle. You know that I was a convinced follower of Epicurus and his disregard for omens. Now I have changed my mind and partly believe in omens. When we were travelling from Sardis upon our foremost flag, 2 great eagles landed, and they perched there, feasting and feeding from the soldiers' hands, who had accompanied us to Philippi. This morning they've flown away and gone, and in their place there are ravens, crows, and kites flying over our heads and looking down on us as if we were dying prey. Their shadows are like a canopy foreboding death, under which our army lies, ready to give up the ghost. Messala, don't believe this. Cassius, I only partly believe it, because I am enthusiastic and determined to face all dangers unrelentingly. Brutus, right, Lucilius. Cassius, now, most noble Brutus, may the gods stand friendly today, so that we may, dear friends of peace, live on to old age. But since the affairs of men remain ever uncertain, let us consider what is to be done if the worst happens. If we lose this battle, this will be the very last time we'll speak to each other. If we lose, what do you intend to do? Brutus, by the same guiding principle which led me to disapprove of Cato's death by suicide, I do not know why, but I consider it cowardly and vile, that out of fear of what may happen, one ends one's life early. I intend to be patient, to wait for the fate of whatever the high powers above decide for us here below. Cassius, so if we lose this battle, you're happy to be led in triumph through the streets of Rome? Brutus, no, Cassius, no. Do not imagine, noble Roman, that Brutus will ever go to Rome bound in chains. His mind is too great for that. But today is the day when we must finish the work we began on 15th of March, and I don't know whether we shall meet again. Therefore let's say our everlasting farewell, forever and forever. Farewell, Cassius. If we meet again, then we shall smile. If not, then this parting was a good one. Cassius, forever and forever, farewell, Brutus. If we meet again, we shall smile indeed. If not, it is true that this parting was a good one. Brutus, well, lead on. Oh, I wish that I could know what will happen today before it happens, but it's sufficient to know that today will end, and then the end will be known. Come, let us go. Exit.